Welcome back to my channel of us reviewing all the films I've watched this year in 2023. Our next film is Evil Dead Rise, which came out on April 21st of 2023. It is rated R, is an hour and 36 minutes, is distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures, and is directed by Lee Cronin, who also directed The Hole in the Ground. The synopsis is a reunion between two estranged sisters gets cut short due to the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into a battle of prime survival. It stars Alyssa Sutherland as Ellie, who also stars in The Vikings and The Mist, Lilly Sullivan as Beth, who also stars in Jungle, Morgan Davies as Danny, Gabrielle Echols as Bridget, and Nell Fisher as Kassie. Also stars Bruce Campbell as the voice of the priest. You can stream Evil Dead Rise on Max, Hulu, YouTube, Venmo, all the usual streamings. So my thoughts on Evil Dead Rise: when this trailer first dropped, I did not expect this movie to come out. I don't think I'd even written the list of next year's films when this dropped in 2022. And so this trailer really took me by surprise. And I hadn't yet gotten back into like so much gore in horror movies. I had when I watched Terrifier, the Terrifier and Terrifier 2 films. But I hadn't really seen that much in a while since the Terrifier films. So this trailer alone kind of made me sick to my stomach when I very first watched it. I can't remember what film it was I saw it at when this trailer first dropped. But it made me kind of squeamish. I was like, oh my God. And I have not seen the other Evil Dead films. I did eventually go back and watch Evil Dead, the remake, but I still haven't watched the lead-ups because of the original Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, all the older ones with actual Bruce Campbell in them. I have seen clips and pieces and stuff, but I haven't actually sat down and watched them yet. So I didn't go on a whole entire binge. When I watched Scream 6, I went on a whole Scream binge, but I didn't really go on an Evil Dead binge. I did watch the remake, and oh my God, that film alone, if I was doing reviews on that, that was a great one too. But we are going to be reviewing this one. So I really enjoyed it. I really didn't think I was going to want to watch it after the trailer, just because, I don't know, something was off-putting to me. I don't think it was the gore. I don't think it was how gross I actually felt. Something about it was just off.
I had the most beautiful dream.
And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies so that we could stay one happy family.
But I did actually enjoy it very much. I have rewatched it several times, and I guess I had another miscommunication when seeing this film, because I know it's about two sisters, and Alyssa Sutherland and Lilly Sullivan have such similar last names. For some reason, I really went into it thinking that they were sisters, the actresses themselves, and I was like, how cool that they are sisters in the film, and then their acting part with their sister, but they're not related at all. But I really enjoy I love like romance stories of like friends who are best friends and acting that way. And then I also love stories about sisters. I have a sister myself. I think everybody has falling outs with their siblings. So I really like stories that have the falling outs, but then they're trying to figure out how to have a reunion and everything. Also this year I've been pregnant, so watching Beth go through all this stuff while pregnant, it was a lot of anxiety for me to watch and to imagine how I would be in that situation. That would not be that great. But I really liked it. That opening scene was very shocking, but amazingly shot. I think that's why I'm going to give it a cinematic point there, because that opening shot with the body rising out of the water with the title card Evil Dead Rise, that has been the best title card I've seen in a film a long time, let alone all year. I did like how this one was different than the formulaic of Evil Dead, of them being in a cabin. And this time they're in an apartment. And that really makes it claustrophobic, but in a different way. Alyssa Sutherland as the mother who gets possessed, she did absolutely amazing. She was really great in this film. She really creeped me the fuck out. So I really enjoyed her part, and her being a mom, and then that scene where she gets possessed, that was so good.
Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
Of course, there are faults in this film, such as the son, Danny, who, again, there always has to be some idiot who sees this creepy-ass looking book, picks it up, actually starts reading it. I liked how they changed it to where it's being read to him, voiced by Bruce Campbell as the priest who is reading this. And when he tries to stop it, it won't let him stop, and it continues reading it because it has to continue. It has to read it all in order for the demon to awaken, to possess. So I really like how he's like struggling to turn it off, and it won't turn off because they're already fucked. That's how fucked they already are.
What is this, Danny?
I found it.
Sullivan as Beth did a really great job. Of course, they brought in that iconic chainsaw scene, and that was amazing. The child actors did really well, especially Nell Fisher as Kassie. I like how it took risk and it did kill off some kids, but how Kassie survived and Beth, their dynamic was really well. I enjoyed that. I have a niece myself, and just like she said, you're going to be a good mother because you know how to lie, and by telling her everything's going to be all right. I definitely feel like I could see my niece saying something like that to me.
I'm getting us out of here. I promise.
You'd be a good mom someday, honey Beth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids.
The gore, the prosthetics, I do believe some of it was CGI, but either way, the gore in this is a lot, and it's really good. And there's gross stuff, throwing up, and insects, things like that, that just are mind-boggling. And I did cringe a lot. I love horror because of the prosthetics, such as the films. I'll just touch base on this very shortly, but like Terrifier and Terrifier 2. I've had a re-love for gore because how much it takes for the prosthetics. That's such an art that's so cool, and to make it look that realistic is amazing to me. So I really appreciated the prosthetics in this, and the gore. It was a little bit more than I was used to because again, I haven't really seen that much except for Terrifier and Terrifier 2, but it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. Hi. I think the two things I didn't really like was the perspective. I know, baby, she's giving her opinion too. Was the perspective of outside the door, and you see a lot of the kills going on, but kind of off screen. And then all the demonites like forming into one. It was interesting, but again, maybe that's the thing that was off about it for me. I can't explain why I didn't enjoy it that much, but that part I didn't really enjoy that much. So I think the acting was absolutely amazing. Cinematically, again, that title card was the best I've seen this year. It had intrigue, it had story. It really used the demonites in such a neat way this time. I just really enjoyed this film. I don't know if there's much more I want to say on it. Out of horror for this year, I really think it's one of the top. It's really great. So with all those aspects being thrown in, I am going to give Evil Dead Rise a C. It was really well, but a lot of it I really did enjoy. I think it was one of the best. I really would recommend you guys watching it. If you have not seen it, definitely watch it. Oh yeah, my theatrical viewing kind of bummed me out because as it is a sisterly storyline, I was supposed to see this film with my sister, but unfortunately, right when it's time to like go get her, our theater's 30 minutes away, so I had to like go pick her up and then have time to drive to the theater before the movie started, and she unfortunately took a nap, so we didn't end up seeing it together. I did see this one all by myself, so maybe that's why I feel very uneasy about this one, because I did watch it all by myself, which was okay. I do still wonder how her reaction would be to this movie, so if ever she wants to watch it with me, cool. But you guys should definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think in the horror community, it's definitely been top tier, one up there. And just let me know what you guys think down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification because we still have quite a bit of films coming up. It is not even December 1st, so in December I'm probably going to be pushing out a lot more reviews. I was going to try to watch some of the ones I haven't watched, such as the film 65, stuff like that I haven't seen. But I think I'm going to go ahead, just go through all the films I have seen, review those, and then if I have time at the end of the year, I will go ahead and watch the ones I missed and push out my reviews for those. But if we don't get to that, we don't get to that. But hopefully we can get through. Again, we have 2 more days left in November before December starts, so hopefully we could get them all pushed out. I don't even know how many films I have left to review, but I think we can get there. I think I'm working out a good schedule with new baby, the dogs, the husband, all that stuff going on. I think I'm doing pretty good. Please let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you guys at the next movie. Thanks. Bye.